Let's take a look at how to find low competition keywords with Ahrefs. Now, if you don't already have an Ahrefs account, it is a paid tool, so you'll need to get signed up before you can actually use any of these features. That being said, once you have your account set up, I like to come over here to the Keywords Explorer tab, and you can just type in a seed keyword. I'm just going to use keto diet as an example here, but really it doesn't matter what you put in here, just as long as it's related to your industry. So maybe we're a diet coach or something and we want to create some blog posts around the keto diet. There's going to be some keyword ideas down here. This is where I like to start, whether it be questions that we want to answer through a blog post or just keywords specifically that we want to analyze. We can actually look at both of these. We can just click on the view all and open those in a new tab here. Let's see, that's the one we are already looking at. Now, when we look at keto diet, there's a keyword difficulty of 91. And the keyword difficulty, it's basically giving us an estimate of how hard it is to rank at the top of Google for this keyword. And it's a scale from basically 1 to 100. 100 being the most difficult. This one is 91. And so it's going to be quite difficult to rank our website for the term keto diet. If we go here, we can see, oh, I didn't mean to expand that, but healthline.com, which is a huge website. Harvard Health is ranked here, WebMD, Wikipedia, Northwestern Medicine. These are like big organizations, NIH. So to compete against these organizations is going to take quite a lot of authority on our website. And that's why the keyword difficulty is so high. That being said, something like keto diet recipes, much less difficult because, Harvard is not really in the business of coming up with keto recipes. Whereas if we have a blog, we might be in the business of coming up with keto recipes. So how do we filter these down though? That's the question. Well, I normally just come over here to the KD, which is keyword difficulty, hit this drop down, and go from 1 to, say, 29. Click apply. You're also going to need to click this show results option here. Now we have something like keto diet pills, Chipotle keto diet. That's pretty funny. We can click on this to expand and learn a little bit more about what's going on. Apparently this is a new phenomenon. People want to go to Chipotle and do the keto diet by eating Chipotle. And obviously Chipotle is going to rank quite well for that keyword. But we can see there's some other people like low carb, yum, kind of a blog post here. Of course, we can open this and see what they're talking about. Keto at Chipotle. That's actually a pretty funny situation that they have going on here. So they're explaining how you can do the keto diet when you go to Chipotle and order food. Here's what you need to do. Here's what you need to keep in mind, right? So this is a great keyword. It's looks like it's growing in popularity, and there's quite a bit of potential here. 1,700 searches a month. There's a forecast that it's going to continue to grow, at least in the United States. And so we can add that to a keyword list if we wanted. Just select here, click add to, and then go to keyword list. You can add a new list here. Start building out a list of keywords. I personally like to just export these keywords here and then manually sort through them. That way I sort of have like a capture that is frozen in time. And then if some of this stuff changes, when I come back to look at it in the future, I'll be able to see sort of what's changed over that time period. Carnivore diet versus keto. That one's quite easy to rank for. Still has quite a lot of search traffic, so 1.5 thousand searches per month. Looks like it's been growing in popularity here. So that would probably be another one that we could attempt to rank for with SEO. And that's, it's as simple as that, really. I think the other main thing you want to keep in mind, though, is the intent behind the search term. This is actually a somewhat new feature that Ahrefs has added in, where it's going to help you understand the intent behind the keyword search. So yes, it is easy to rank for, but if we are trying to sell something right, then we want to be looking for a commercial or transactional intent. This informational intent or branded intent is either branded is somebody looking for something related to a brand, so Coca-Cola in this case, or Chipotle in this case. Informational is like a blog, the user just wants information. And that's why we were seeing in this blog here, they're trying to get email subscribers, they have ads here. So really they're just garnering a bunch of eyeballs, and then they're making their money from their subscribers or from people clicking on ads. You'll see ads all over this informational website because that's how they're monetizing the traffic that they're getting from these blog posts. Bring in informational traffic. Maybe you want to sell keto products, like maybe you have a cool new diet pill. Well, this is a great keyword because it's commercial and transactional in intent, which basically means if somebody's looking for keto diet pills, they want to buy something. They want to buy some diet pills, which will help them lose weight, presumably. So very important to keep that in mind as you're analyzing these keywords. You want to look at how difficult is it to rank for the keyword, how much traffic does the keyword have, what's the search volume, which is this SV right here, and then what's the intent behind their search query. Are they just looking for more information? In which case, you probably want to offer up a blog post. Is their intent transactional? If so, you might need an e-commerce page or a landing page where you can sell your product, right? So that's sort of the overview of finding low competition keywords using Ahrefs. Now, if there is anything that you had questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and we'll be sure to get back to them there.
If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours, and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.